Hey guys, what is cracking? As you guys might already know, the trailer for Leroy, Ganryu, and the new fighter, I don't even know how to say his name, so I'm just going to guess it's for Kumrum, got announced and shown at the World Finals. Top 8 is happening now as we speak, but I just thought I'd make a quick video for you guys, break down what we saw. So I'm just going to talk a bit about everything we see in the Leroy trailer and try to break down what I think it's going to be. That being said, it's all speculation and we won't know until the 10th, which is actually in 2 days, so I actually can't wait. So the first thing we see is he's obviously got parries. He can parry also more than one hit as well, so it's like an ongoing parry, similar to Wang, I believe. Here it looks kind of like Asuka's parry, so he holds up his foot, and I'm guessing it's obviously going to be a kick parry, so that's super sick. And on top of this, he is parrying the most annoying move in the game, which is Feng's back 4, the cheap panic move, that's right, he's parrying that. So it definitely parries mid kicks at the least. He also seems to get a pretty decent follow-up, which I'm guessing is guaranteed damage. Next up we see what appears to be a punch parry, and he gets the 1,000 punches from the movie Ip Man. This is literally the scene where he beats up the young karate experts from Japan. That scene is literally in it, and now it's in Tekken, so that's pretty cool. I mean, he already appears to be a huge style-on character just from his appearance and his outfit, and based on these parries, you're really going to get to humiliate your opponent. Next, we can clearly see him parrying the entire Razor Rush, and then he gets the 1,000 punches from there as well. So that literally just proves you can parry, punch, and kick strings together. So next up, we see something pretty crazy, and that is he parries Law's down back 4 or down back 3, whatever it's called. But the interesting thing is the follow-up he gets on it leads into a wall bounce. So that is going to be insane damage if you can predict someone's low and get the parry off, because it turns into a wall bounce, which is like 60 damage for all characters at least. So that is insane. Okay, so here we see the first of Leroy's attacks showcased. So I'm going to guess this is down forward 1-4. And the insane thing about it is it leads into a sidestep string that is actually like a crumple stun. So basically, if you can use this string and then bait someone to attack you, you can get a full combo off him with the built-in sidestep from this string. We then see him continue the combo with a very fast 1-2-1-2 string, followed up by a 4 kick that looks like it does very decent damage. And then he finishes off with this rad spin kick that's like super stylish. As you can see, he's holding his hand behind his back. So here we get our first look at Leroy's 14 frame punish, and of course it looks fluid as hell. And then I'm not sure if this is another move completely or this is his command throw or something like that, but whatever that move is, it leaves him head first, so definitely got to experiment with that one when he comes out so I can work out the Oki and show you guys some tech. So this next part, I was a little bit confused. It brings in a Pitbull and starts fighting with the Pitbull. So I'm not sure if this is like an alter ego of his or like he has different stances or different fighting styles. But all I know is he fights completely different when this Pitbull's out. And something else later on in the trailer, which I'll show you guys. So this is the classic Ip Man movement. He actually does this in the movie in one of the opening fights. So the crowd went off for that. Obviously it was hype. And then it transitions into another counter hit for Leroy. This time it looks like it's really quick. I would say 11 or 12 frames because Jin goes for his down forward 1 and this cuts it off first. And this is one of those cool animations like Lars's back 4 where it goes straight into an attack throw. And you get some obviously guaranteed damage off that. We then get to see what looks like a hell sweep. That being said, we don't get to see the startup animation fully, so we don't know if it's reactable. But that being said, based on the way that Jin falls, you obviously don't get a lot of good Oki from it, so it must be a pretty decent move to force that pushback like that. Another thing that I noticed from this was that if you just do the first hit, it leaves them head first, so this is definitely a move you can use for some sort of setups or resets, and maybe relaunch the opponent, so I'll check that out in the future. Now I'm not sure what the hell this was, but if you can run people over with a Pitbull, it's fine by me. So next we obviously see his third outfit and what looks like a completely different fighting style again, as he's fighting with his cane. So here we see Kazuya's down forward 2 whiffing and Leroy doing some sort of evasive spring kick. So I don't know if this move now evades mids, but he definitely got caught whiffing there. Then
when he hits the floor, he has a massive follow-up with the cane. It looks like it would do insane damage, so I can't wait to see what this actually is and how much it does. The way he's laying on the ground at the end of the combo as well looks like you can get another follow-up, sort of like when you hit a raise drive and you get a free follow-up hit. Next we see a tiny bit of footage which could be the follow-up that I was saying before, if it even exists, which then transitions into his wall bounce, which is like a massive punch into the wall, and then it looks like he does that mid-kick from before, switches into his parry stance, and then knocks them into the ground for a spike, which forces the back quick roll. So that'll be a good setup at the wall maybe to resplat. We then also get to see his raise drive, which looks like it has really good range, and it's one of the raise drives that actually has that massive pushback and splats him onto the wall. I kind of like these ones. The only ones that beat these ones are the ones with the guaranteed hit that you can do in a combo. But these ones are obviously really good as well, have lots of utility, so I'm really excited about that. We then see his wall combo as well, which has a crazy amount of hits, so I can't wait to see the full damage on that. Now for the ultimate style on people, you can actually parry rage arts with Leroy as well. So that is the way to just ultimately make your opponent plug and just alt F4 the game. So yeah, and the last thing we see is his rage art, which as we were expecting is very Ip Man-esque, and finishes off with the 1-inch punch. So super crazy, and can't wait for him. So yeah, that pretty much sums up Leroy. Very interesting character, nothing like anyone else that we've got in the game or seen. Lots of different aspects of fighting styles, mainly Wing Chun of course. So yeah, comes out in 2 days, so expect a lot more videos then. Got my Ganryu video coming up soon, and the Fakumrum video as well, so tune into those guys. But for now, let me know what you think of Leroy in the comments from what you've seen, and let me know if you guys are enjoying the TWT finals, and if you're going to play Leroy when he comes out. That's all for now guys, peace.